All right, here we go. This is review for the, transformations and congruent triangles test. So here we go. Figures not drawn to scale. Triangle MON is located at this point, this point, this point. What would the new coordinates be after the counterclock rotation of 180? All right, so real quick, these are the rules for rotations. These are not going to be written on your test. So for a 90-degree rotation, it is you switch them and make the B negative. For a 180-degree rotation, you leave them in the same order, but you flip the letters. You flip the signs. For a 270-degree rotation, you switch them and make the A value negative. Okay, so the way I always remember this is this one you just flip the signs, but these two you flip them, but one of them you make the B negative and the other one you make the second one negative. That's just how I remember it. That's a 180. Anyways, so those are the rules. So here we go. Let's start figuring this out real quick. So M is 02, so M prime would be, it's 180 degrees, just flip them both. So you can't make 0 negative, but I can make 2 negative. O, I can make the -2 negative, -4, and N is -4 and -2. Those are your points. Okay, those are the new points. Okay, it doesn't say you have to draw it, but that's fine. But these are where your points are. What is the midpoint of MO? Okay, midpoint, remember that is your average X and your average Y. So add them up, divide by 2. So they wanted to know for MO, okay, so M, that's 0 and 2, -2. So 0 plus -2 divided by 2, that's -2/2, which is -1. That's the X coordinate. Your Y, -2 and -4, so -2 plus -4 divided by 2. So that's what? -6 divided by 2, which is -3. So -1, -3. That's where your midpoint is. All right. And even if you draw them, let's draw it real quick. So 0, -2. That's the M. -2, -4. That's the O. O prime. Oh, I forgot my prime right there. And N prime -4, -2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. N prime. So that's your triangle. And your midpoint is at -1, -3, which is right there. Cool. This one actually you could have just picked out, but still showed you how to do it. All right, the transformations. Let's do the transformations real fast. Let's do this. All right, remember you have 3 types. We are either, some people have been calling it translate. I have been calling it a shift. But if we say shift, that's a translate. Yeah. A translation is a shift. They just basically move left and right. So it's a shift, it's a rotation, or reflection. Okay? And they basically want to say what's what. So if I add 4 to my x's, I am shifting to the right, or translating to the right 4. Because that, add 4 to the x, that's to the right. If I subtract 3 from my right y's, well, that just moves down. So that's a shift right 4, shift down 3. Okay. Same thing here. If I subtract 7 from my x's, well, that just would move everything left. And if I'll talk about that in a second. So that's a shift left 7. And if I make all my y's negative or change their sign, this is a reflection. If I have a negative y or a negative x, that is a reflection, and they're backwards. So that is a reflex across. This one is actually across the x-axis. All right, and I'm going to move it up real quick. So if I make my y's negative, so if I have a positive 4y, then I make it without negative, we have gone across the x-axis. That is why making the y negative goes across the x. If I make my x negative, I'm going back and forth like this. All right, that's across the y-axis. So that's going to feel backwards. All right, but that's what those are. All right, last one. This says, describe which transformations occur based upon the information given. So let's plot these real quick. Q is -6, -2, -6, +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So there's Q. It helps if you actually have your marker open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. That was Q. Q prime is -2, -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Q prime. And they're only going to do one thing at a time. They're not going to do like 2 shifts at once or something along those lines. And 2, -6. 1, 2, -6. That's Q double prime. That would be the second transformation. All right, so this is a rotation. The easiest way to do it is you'd have to shift it twice to get there, so that's not that. A reflection would perfectly mirror across one of those. It's neither one of those, so this has to be a rotation. All right, it rotated there 90 degrees, so it's a 90-degree rotation, which means it's one of those. All right, and then we've got this mirror right here. So this is either A, shifting to the right 4, which is possible, or it is a reflection across the y-axis, because that's y, right there. Okay, which one of them says shifting across the x-axis, which that's not it. Shifting across the y-axis, that's it. So it could say shift across the y, or it could say shift right 4. Both of those would have been legitimate. All right, and that's that. Let's stop this video and move on.